I'm gonna let you guys know right now, the video sucks, the amount of footage I got sucked, and this tug sucks. You guys will get a laugh at my expense, hopefully, but in the meantime, enjoy the montage of these awesome warbirds that you guys are about to see.
Where, bro?
Now you think we would have learned our lesson with this particular tug a few years ago, and here, I'll just throw the flashback in here, and a little bonus feature. This is about the time that Jet Jared arrived to the airfield with the other A4 518. So here, flashback. Well, this is mildly embarrassing. We just ran out of diesel fuel in the tug on the way back. Hang on. That just sounds empty. Hey, we got 2 inches of fuel in the bottom of the tank.
Now we know where the usable fuel stops.
That's an A4. Well, it happened again. Ran the tug out of diesel fuel, and it had just enough left in it to get me over here to Lone Star, and this is where I shut it down and started filming. The original plan was to follow the P-51 out, and I would go over near the taxiways and film the takeoff and a couple of the high-speed passes. I hopped back on this tug to fire it back up, and it started and promptly died and never restarted again. And it took me a moment to realize that I think I may have ran this out of fuel. I stuck the tank, and sure enough, I ran this thing out of fuel. So thanks to the guys at Lone Star, they had a couple of gallons of diesel fuel, but it wasn't enough to get this thing to prime back up to the injector. So those guys threw me the keys to a truck and said, hey, go get you some diesel fuel. So I did, and I came back with about 10 gallons worth of fuel, and I'm filling the tanks right now. And after this, then comes the task of bleeding the injectors and getting this thing to crank back up. Some of that footage I don't have because I needed multiple hands. But I do want to say a huge thank you to the guys over here at Lone Star Flight Museum for not only letting me borrow a truck, but also a couple of fuel cans so I could get some diesel fuel in this tug, and then the help also getting this thing fired back up. So big thank you to the guys over here at Lone Star Flight Museum. Alright, well, we're going to move on from this and get this tug back in operation and over to our hangar. But we got to see a special airplane on the way, so check that out here, guys. That sucked. Nice glasses.
I don't like them.
They look good on you. I really don't like this tug all of a sudden. I'll probably change my mind later.
At least you're back home safe.
I am, and it took a visit from the Ether Bunny in order to get this thing to actually crank and prime up all the injectors. Despite bleeding all the lines and everything, it just would not go on its own.
Ether Bunny never fails.
You gotta use sparingly.
Let her eat.
Anyway, I'm sorry guys, I was way more hopeful for some cool footage of the P-51 taking off and a lot of high-speed passes, the TBM. Got the Canberra, and we had some other work going on over here. What was able to get done while I was stuck?
We were playing Tetris. We had to get the F-100 ready to be pulled out for the air show, but we got that moved, had to move the Sky Raider, move the engine for the Phantom, but we were able to get everything moved around enough where we could actually pull the F-100 out. I've got some video of it. It's vertical video that I'll let you have. It doesn't look great. It's from these, but
okay.
It's
something.
Are
those Meta glasses?
Yes, I am borrowing these for recording stuff out here. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're good enough.
Those look very similar to something I've worn. So, any of you guys that has ever gone through basic training in any military branch will remember fondly the glasses that look similar to those, also known as BCGs. I'll let somebody in the comment section rattle off the acronym for that one. I won't say it here, but they are definitely not flattering glasses. No. They look good on you.
Sure.
All right, anyway, I'm sorry, guys. That's all I got for this week. And let's see what else we can capture. Next week should be a lot better. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.